I want to welcome you back to Black Site tonight. We're going to talk about black men being shamed into voting for Kamala Harris. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. It seems like there are a lot of people in entertainment, a lot of people in the media, a lot of people in academia trying to shame black men into voting for Kamala Harris. But it seems like there has been a backlash in the black community towards Kamala Harris, especially from black men, for the things she has done to black men in the past. When she was the district attorney in San Francisco, she put an innocent man, Jamal Truelove, behind bars. Took him 6 years to get out, and it cost San Francisco $13 million. What about Mitrice Richardson? What about Kevin Cooper? What about all these black men who had to stay in jail just to make money for the state of California when they should have been released? But we also have to think about her in the economy under Joe Biden, inflation under Joe Biden, mortgages, rent prices, anything you can think of has went up exponentially in his administration. But it seems like we have all these people trying to tell black people, black men who are resisting voting, especially for the Democrat Party, who seems to offer black men nothing. The only time they want to talk to black men and when it's time to vote. That's it. They have nothing with small businesses, nothing with families, nothing at all. But they come to you saying you must vote for this woman or the country will end. Democracy will end. We will have a Trump dictatorship. This is what they basically saying. But black men are resisting it for the simple fact is this. Kamala Harris, we all know she's an Indian. She's from southern India. We know that she's Hindu. We know that her father is an Irish Hindu. She is not black. She's not FBA. She's not ADOS. Why should we give this woman our vote? Because she went to Howard University. Then she ran for a district attorney, then state attorney general, then Senate. And in 2019, she said, I'm black. She was black because she needed that vote. She needed that vote so bad because in the Democrat primary, we represent a large portion of that voting bloc. And when she couldn't get it, she dropped out before the first primary in Iowa. Now that Joe Biden got destroyed by Trump in the debate, and they decided to flip and put her in charge, she didn't get one vote in the election. She was basically put in there, installed as the Democrat nominee. And now she wants the same black men she was putting in jail, the same black men that Jamal Truelove said during her sentence she was laughing while he was being sentenced, that she wants us to come out and vote for him. These boule Negroes like Roland Martin, Charlemagne the God, D.L. Hughley. Now we got Luke out there screaming at the top of his lungs, telling us we must vote for this so-called cosplay black woman. This woman is not one of us. Everybody knows it. But they want to play this game because so many of them believe once she gets in office that somehow she's going to basically share the wealth with them so they can be on top of the mountain, so they can be at the so-called master's table. But the rest of us will be in the hood suffering like we have been under the Biden administration for 3.5 years. You all know this. You all know what's going on. You all know that inflation is a tax that is never counted, but you feel it every day when you go to that supermarket. You know those gas prices is high every time you go to that pump, but they still are standing by trying to shame black men like we owe them some. Black men are basically starting to come out of that Stockholm syndrome. We are basically saying we deserve tangibles for our vote. We want reparations. We want something that when she walks in that office, if she happens to, that she can sign a bill and make sure it goes to black men, just like she did from the Asian hate crime bill, just like she did for the Jewish people, just like they have done for the Native Americans, but they have done nothing for black people but give us a Juneteenth holiday in hip hop month. That's all we have received. And we know it. And we're tired. We're tired of having hundreds of thousands of migrants invade our neighborhoods every day. We're tired of our money going to a public aid system that basically lets them live for free while we're out working. And if we go down there and ask for something, we get turned down. It is absolutely absurd for them to come to the black man who has suffered, who has been shamed ever since he's been here, native or slave. We used to be in shame. That's part of our life. So what the hell difference does it make if these women, these boule Negroes, and these rest of these liberals try and shame us to come home and vote for her? What difference does it make? This is what we're used to. This is how we have lived for the past 400 years. And now you're trying to tell us that you gotta vote for Kamala. Oh, she's the second coming of Obama. She's the second coming. We gotta have her on the wall next to Obama, Martin Luther King, and Malcolm X. They're trying to run that replay of 2008 on 2024. This is a game to them, but this is real life for black men. And we knew how we were doing under Trump from 2016 to 2019 before the pandemic. Everybody had money, and you know it. They know it. But they have to come with something unusual, and that's what they did. They are going to try and win this election, possibly without the help of black men. But I don't see how they can do it. The numbers just don't add up. If black men don't support her, she's not going to win. The only way she's going to win is with the help of the deep state. That's it. They're not going to let Trump win. You know it and I know it. I would love to hear your comments in the comments section. I want to thank you for listening to Black Psych. Hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.